Good evening. It's Friday night. It's just coming up to about 7:15, and it's HHV the judge. We're going to look at the Jersey Stakes as we hit the last day of Ascot, Royal Ascot 2023. What a week it's been, Judge. Big prices, all sorts of shocks. It's been one of the more memorable Ascot weeks, has it not?
It has, mate. Yeah, I mean, it's been great because like the King had a winner, didn't he? You know, and it's been a bit very. Frankie had won the Gold Cup again. It's been all pretty good, really.
Yeah, the Tory's been superb. Right, we're going to crack on today, folks. We're going to look at the Jersey Stakes. It is a Group 3 over 7 furlongs, which is an unusual distance for group races, and a huge field of 15. And that's been one of the things about Ascot this week is the huge fields on races that can often have smaller fields. So it really has been a well represented event. Just quickly whiz through the betting, then I'm going to come to the judge to give me his selections and what he thinks. So we've got Covey, who won the Silver Cup at Haydock. We've seen today Gosden get a former handicapper to win another big race there. He's 94 top price. The Antarctic for Coolmore and Ryan Moore 6-1. Olivia Maralda 13-2. Enjafar 15-2. We've got Holloway Boy at 10s. We've got all the way down to Alexander John at 250-1 the outside. Now, normally you'd think no chance, but this week you almost think, well, he's got a squeak. So that's the kind of week right. It's been. So, Judge, what do you think of the race and where are you going in this one, man?
Actually, as it happens, mate, I actually think it's one of the weakest jerseys I can remember, to be fair, because, like, the horses that normally that come out of the Guineas, you're normally looking at horses that come like third and fourth out of the Guineas, aren't you? I think the Commonwealth Cup has taken quite a few of those. And it's just really, I don't think the horses that are coming out of the Guineas are anything to write home about. Obviously, I think the Olivia Maralda, that sort of form line's not too bad. But and also, I mean, I think the favourite's far too short. I know it won a handicap very impressively last time, Covey. I mean, literally, it's given an easy lead, but the form of that race isn't worth $1 at the moment. I mean, look, it's won with its head in its chest, but all the horses finished behind it. Nothing's come out and won from that race. And I just thought I've got to be against that at the price. You know, every horse has its price, if you like. I mean, Royal Cape's got well beat. Bordeaux got slaughtered the other day, didn't it? You know, Just Bring It's got beat. Nothing out the race makes you think, cool, that was a good race. So, you know, basically won a valuable handicap as it likes. Frankie on the front end, I don't like that. Whereas the Antarctic's form has really been frank. The race it ran in and won last time out, it beat a horse called Ocean Quest, who ran very well today in the Commonwealth Cup, come fourth. Bearing in mind that's a Group 1 event today, this is only a Group 3. In behind Ocean Jewel came third, and that's come out and won a Group 3 race. And even the horses that finished 8th and 9th came 2nd and 4th in a valuable handicap. So I think that form line's worth looking at. So I wouldn't put you off the Antarctic. It hasn't done the trip. And nor is the one I'm going to put up as, if you like, one of my main selections. I thought in this race, a horse called Thunder Bear was very interesting. This came fourth. Hasn't had too many runs. It's moved over to Ireland, and its previous win was quite impressive in this country. So I thought he was a right funny one at 33s. And the other one I'm going to throw my hat in the ring at is a horse called Holloway Boy, who won the Cheshire first time out last year over course and distance. And I think he's quite a decent each-way play. So I'm going to have split stakes on the two of them, mate.
Yeah, so we're going to go Thunder
Bear, which is about a 33-1 chance, and Holloway Boy around about 10s.
10s, yeah, excellent. So Judge splitting the stake there on two. Well, I kind of agree with you. I was impressed with Covey.
Oh, I was, but
yeah, he could not be really, but he's very short for what is a tough race. 15 runners. I kind of like thinking you can let them win.
Exactly.
The Antarctic, you're right, unproven at the trip. But the one for me that stood out, you get 13-2, 4 places, bet 365, is number 15, Olivia Maralda. I was so impressed with this, Judge, when it won at Epsom, beating what I think is a very solid performer at this sort of level, who runs here in this same race, and that's Holguin, who's a 25-1 shot. And Olivia Meralda absolutely knocked this out of the way. She's a vastly improved performer at 3. And I just think she's a filly going places here. I was very, very surprised she was as big as 13-2, but the market, and of course the Frankie factor, is building throughout the week. These horses are getting over bet, and you're getting to a stage where we're getting some real value in this race on the second, third, fourth favourites. So 13-2, Olivia Meralda. I believe her win at Epsom was equally as impressive as Covey's at Haydock. I think that race has stood up better, like you say. I think the race at Haydock is usually very solid, but everything that's run since has absolutely flopped. So Olivia Meralda for me is massive value, 4 places, 13-2, and I will quite happily go against this favourite at that price, knowing that, small profit if we place, but I think it's Olivia Meralda will take some stopping tomorrow. Kevin Stott will be like walking on air tonight after a big win today there, and I think she is a real solid bet in this. So we're both taking on the favourite. I'm on Olivia Meralda at 13-2. You've got Holloway Boy at 10, split stake with Thunder Bear at a huge 33s. So there you go, folks. Big prices. We're taking on the Jolly. The last day at Ascot tomorrow, Judge. I'm sure you're going to try and go out in style.
Go out in style. Yeah, to touch the nearlies again with Kurdos today in the last. That was very frustrating.
Yeah, 4 lengths clear of the third. It's going to sting that, mate. It's going to sting.
It did sting, I can tell you. Yes.
Yeah, so let's have a big day tomorrow, folks. Enjoy the Jersey Stakes. Enjoy the final day. You got the Wokingham, one of the great handicaps there is all year, and a host of other big races. But we're all about the Jersey Stakes. And what do we say to everybody, Judge, at the end?
Be lucky.
Exactly.